Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, July 13th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is feelings, show me, guide me, how to expand. And today we have the sun at 21 degrees Cancer most of the day until it shifts to 22 a little bit later in the evening, 22 that evolution degree, but 21 degrees is that degree of expansion. And we have to remember during the time of Sun in Cancer that it's really important to listen to and honor our divine sensitivity, aka our feelings. And the Astro today is really going to be showing us how to move through this energy, how to expand through this feeling energy. We begin the day with the moon in Scorpio connecting to Neptune, 11 degrees, master number, reminding us that everything we need to know is reflecting outside of us. And I love that. When I am struggling, or even when I'm not struggling, I'm always looking for signs. But I'm like, okay, universe, show me signs. Help take me moment to moment in this energy. And this energy is saying there's things outside of you, yes, helping you, but your intuition is off the hook. You can trust yourself. You can trust your inner guidance. You can trust that deeper inner knowing. And the thing with intuition is, and I think this is where we get tripped up, is that we all have, fears in us. There is that fear of survival that's kind of at that base camp point within us. It's at that root chakra energy within us. And so we get caught up in those fears and we'll stay in this tight little bud to not be hurt, to not have our survival, thrown out of whack. And the thing is, I think that is very tuned into expectations and attachment to outcome. And the thing is with your intuition, I think this is important to recognize and honor about intuition, is that intuition doesn't always guide you where you think it should go. Your intuition may be like, yes, do that. And we're like, it's saying yes, do that because it's going to turn out good. And it's saying yes, do that because it's necessary for your path. And so you've got to integrate that energy. Yes, I'm in this moment. I'm doing what my intuition is telling me to do or not doing what my intuition is telling me not to do. And then honoring it without that expectation, without that attachment, because the universe and ourselves, we have this path that we're on, this winding road that's taking us on this journey. And the point is the journey. It's not about the destination. Each moment is that destination. So honor your intuition in that. That being said, we've got some interesting energy today. We have Mercury preparing to shift into Leo later in the evening, 5:47 p.m. Pacific time. So that means through most of the day, we have Cancer at 29 degrees, that final degree of Cancer. And Mercury in Cancer is attempting to bridge the gap between our feelings and our mind. And so we've got mind energy going blah, 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 and we've got feeling energy going blah, 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 blah. And we're trying to find that happy balance in between. And I know for me, I've been through a lot of that this week, trying to find that balance between my mind and my feelings in this energy, and it's really affected my body. So really honor yourself. What I love about this so much, about this honoring yourself, is that we have a beautiful divine connection between Ceres in Aries at 29 degrees and Mercury in Cancer today. And so this is actually square energy, so there may be some resistance. But Ceres at 29 degrees Aries is asking you in this energy to nurture yourself. Ceres is the inner mother. It is the inner parent we all carry within. And with Ceres and Aries, it is asking you to be the inner parent for your I am energy. Who are you really? You are really not that fear. You are not really that survival energy. You're really not all those mind games that are going on. You are this deep, sacred flame. So can you honor the passion, the intention of your soul, of that sacred flame within you, and let that be your guiding point to find that balance between your mind and your feelings and find your center in that energy. We've also got another interesting aspect that's feeding into this so beautifully. I love watching the astrological cycles. It really shows me how we're it's so intentional, everything that's going on. It's so intentional. We've got Mars direct in Scorpio, 24 degrees, Inconjunct Uranus in Aries, 24 degrees. And Inconjunct can be a little bit I don't know if we're seeing quite eye to eye, but what I love is that we have a Yod formation because we have Vesta in Gemini at 24 degrees. So this is pointing at Mars, 24 degrees in Scorpio. Are you honoring your desires? Are you honoring the desires of your soul? Where this, seeing eye to eye thing may come in is it in alignment with your I am? Because sometimes we have desires that pop up, sometimes from that place of fear, sometimes from a place of desiring more power, sometimes from a place of your mind telling stories. We have different desires pop up. And so Uranus is Aries is saying, is this in alignment with who you are? And Vesta, holding that space in Gemini, is like, is this in alignment with your sacred flame? Is this in alignment with your soul path? I do believe that desires take us on the soul path, but we have to identify what's a real desire and what's coming from that place of fear, what's coming from that place of attachment to outcome. Can we find that authentic space of, yes, this is in alignment for me? I keep coming back to like this image of like this sacred flame like coming up from within and finding that alignment with that place. This energy is happening at 24 degrees, so there's an element of balance. And I think the thing is too, it's okay to question, is this my soul? It's okay to question, is this desire authentic to me? It's okay to question yourself. That's what we're taught in science class. One of the best things we ever learned in science is the theory of hypothesis. To question your hypothesis, to question your theories, because if it's true, it'll hold. And if it's not, you'll be led to the next best. So don't be afraid to question, is this in alignment with who I am? We have Moon connecting to Pluto in the evening. This is also as the Sun moves to 22 degrees, that Uranus evolution revolution degree, that degree of mastery, finding your center, finding your balance in the feelings. And so this call is going to be one of surrender. It's at 16 degrees, which is a 7. Surrender to the path of least resistance in your path. And it may just come back to like, I am who I am, I am who I am, I am who I am. And just letting something like that help you unwind any of this interestingness that has been up for us. Mercury into Leo. I love this placement. I think it's beautiful that Mercury is joining Venus in Leo. Mercury is our communication. It is how we speak. And Mercury in Leo, I get the Rumi, roar, lion of the heart, and tear me open. We are meant to have heartfelt communication with the transit of Mercury through Leo. What I think it's good to be aware of is that Leo energy can also tune us into our ego. It can tune us into where we want to shine, where we don't think that we're shining. So we need to like kind of rooster ourselves and puff ourselves up and be like, oh yeah, this is who I am. Just like all the other astro, it's like, oh, just come right back into the light and come from this place. Come from that place of soul and source within you. And your transit of Mercury through Leo will be beautiful. It's also tuning us into communications of your inner child. So spend some time writing, communicating with your inner child through this transit to tune into the innocence within you. So I've got beautiful cards. Here we go. Soul, source, Vesta, inner light, the creator within you, the divine within you, right here. And what's enhancing it? We've got guidance, our intuition, the mother energy, within us, helping us. And then we've got consciousness, the more masculine, universal energy, helping build this inner light. But we also have nothingness in reverse, the lack of possibilities, unable to see possibilities, and thunderbolt in reverse, past happenings that have, thrown us off our center. If there's anything that's keeping us from this place, this united place of effort, it is these old things. So if you feel these coming up, bless them because they are teaching you something, and then come back into the place of nurturing yourself, feeling that inner fire, and working with your consciousness. Is this true? Or is this from the past? Am I making things up? What do I really feel about this? What is my intuition telling me? Everything's really at the heart of it. Okay, what is my path of least resistance? And beautifully, from the animals, I pulled deer, which is such a beautiful, loving, intuitive, graceful, mothering energy. There's such a key of coming back to that mothering energy with this astro. It says the deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy, and this energy is available to all creatures. Deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. In balance, it is receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. Out of balance, concerned and protective. My root chakra has been concerned and protective of me. So getting it back into balance, being in nature, being with children, or talking to your inner child. use that gentleness of deer energy to help you through this energy. So that's it for today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.